Gisele fans. You know, I haven't done baking videos in a while, so today we are going to make my mom's and dad's wedding anniversary cake. Yay! So what we'll need is some Betty Crocker cake mix or any other cake mix. We're using white now, you can also use red velvet. And we also need some pots for the tiers, so we can get the shape. And we also need some eggs, you know. And we need 1 cup of water, half a cup of vegetable oil, a mixer of course, white chocolate, food coloring so that we can make our hearts red and pink. We also need toothpicks because otherwise we'll reach the colors. Anyways, let's get started. We have to bake. I'm gonna put bake on it. 350 Fahrenheit, that's good. That's what just what we need. So good. Let's put this in the bowl. That smells so good. That's from here? Yeah. Putting our ingredients in, it's time to mix it. So we have to put this at medium speed here. Medium speed on here is 3, so I'm just gonna put this in, fully in, and turn it to And some food coloring. You should use pink for the batter. So I'm going to grease this pan by spraying some oil. Let's do this. Let's do this! I'm going to take this batter and fill half the cup with it. I'm going to place the batter in here and let it bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Whoa, that's really hot. So ask an adult for help. I think I need help. Okay, so we have to bake this for 25 to 30 minutes. Now we're going to make some sugar syrup. You have to add 1 cup of water, and you have to put it on the stove. And you also have to add 1 cup of sugar. We should let our sugar syrup boil. Oh, and by the way, if you like baking, you should totally check out my frog pancake video. It's in the baking series, so please check that out if you haven't. You gotta level it. We leverage our cakes, and this is what it looks like. You also have to cut your strawberries. Now it's time to make the whipped icing. First, we have to put in this whole bag of whipped icing mix. Woo! Take that out. That smells good. And now we have to put in 1 cup of water with the ice in it. Wow. Now we've got to beat it up for 6 minutes until it becomes thick. Let's do this! First we're gonna whip this for 1 minute, then scrape the edges, then whip this for 6 minutes. Let's do this at medium speed. Let's do this at first speed. So we whipped it for 6 minutes and now it's puffy, so it's time to add it on. Now my whipped icing is thicker now, so now it's time to add. I'm gonna put the whipped icing into the piping bag. We're just using a cup to make it easier. Let's do this. You have to put a very small drop of whipped icing onto it and then spread it with a spatula. So that's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna spread it with a spatula. Now we're gonna place the cake on. Ooh, nice. Now let's add some whipped cream. the strawberries here and there. Now we're gonna add some whipped cream on this too. Now let's spread it again. Now let's soak the cake with sugar syrup. Time to spread the whole cake with white icing. So now that the cake is completely iced, it's time to decorate! Yay! Now we're gonna melt some white chocolate in the microwave. I'm gonna take one more. Now let's do this! Now you have to cut your parchment paper into the size of your cake. Here's our parchment paper. And now we have to do the cake cage. Yay! So I'm gonna do a design on the parchment paper with the red, white chocolate. Let's do this. Now let's make some red hearts. Alright, I'm gonna try this big one. Make a design on the parchment paper with the pink white chocolate. Let's do this. Now I'm going to spread this white chocolate over the parchment paper with the design. Now that we set the parchment paper on this cake, it's time to remove it. This is how you peel the paper. So this is what the cake looks like after removing the parchment paper. Let's take little close-ups. Now let's fill the inside of this cake with whipped cream. And it looks like after we added the whipped cream, it looks so cool. It's like we're floating on a cloud. These are the hearts we made with the help of fondant cutters. Now we're going to gently put our chocolate hearts on top of the cake. Beautiful. So this is what it looks like after I decorated with the hearts. It's so cool, check it out. So we put a ribbon with the bow on it, and here's what it looks like now. Isn't it so precious? Alright, now we're gonna put this cake topper that says 10 years together on the cake. It's very hard to find room, but I think I just found